Okay, welcome to this little tutorial on Combat Patrol. Now, the way I'm playing it, I don't log on to any servers. You don't have to have the internet, to play this way. Of course, go into the Eden editor. First thing you want to do is put down your character, put down your player. Right here, you can see he's a recon team leader. I've got some mods added. He's a recon team leader. I don't like this. You probably would be best to have a engineer or demolition specialist so that you can set down explosive blocks. You could, take a launcher because some of the things you have to destroy might be fuel trucks. There's 2 fuel trucks. There's an antenna. There's a building with an antenna, a comm station, radar, communication tower you have to blow up. Or there's a high-value target. So I think it's best to have like a demolitions expert. I may change this up a little bit. But I gave me some extra players, extra AI to command myself. I put down a support requester. I am the support requester. I have 3 supports. I have artillery, I have supply drop, and close air support helicopter. Now, the artillery, I don't particularly like using it, especially if it's on a tower that might be in the middle of a town. Because remember, the laws of war came out. You don't only drop an ordnance on a town, have to come back later, pick up ordnance that didn't go off, etc., etc. And you might kill civilians. Just depends on how you want to play it. If you want to add, a civilian presence or something in these towns. Now, at the moment, I am on a small map, Porto. It has 1 town and then 1 little village over here, but I could select either one of them in Combat Patrol. I normally do it here because there's more room to fight. And I think reinforcements might come from the other city that's on the map. The way Combat Patrol works is you go in to make the attack. When you're done, you go to exfil, wherever they put it on the map, and then you're counterattack. You're involved in a counterattack. So, and you got to try to get through without any of your people dying, without any of your team dying. So I don't know if you want to have other little players, AI players out here or not, but it's up to you if you want to. But now what I've done is you go over to Combat Patrol, you grab the Combat Patrol init module, and you place it down on the map. So you've got you and the init. That's all you really need to play. You and the init. Combat Patrol init. That's it. It will create a mission for you over in one of these towns. When the scenario starts, when you hit play scenario, you're given a map. You click on, which town you want to do first or what have you. And then the mission begins. So I've thrown in some extra players, AI. I've thrown in some support because I think I need it. It's hard to get through a whole mission without dying. But here I did something different. I used the High Command commander. High Command, I think it's under other sites. I'm not sure where it's at. High Command's under other. It's with the CBA mod. You have to have that downloaded. Put it down. I am the High Commander. And then I put the High Command subordinates down. Now with the High Command subordinates, you can create other entities. You can create a large army, technically, if you wanted to. I just have 3 units. I have a small, like a demolition explosive specialist, things like, if these guys get killed, I could run over and grab their explosive blocks, demolition blocks, and then go complete the mission. Here these guys are AT, because there are some MRAPs out there, so they can help me blow those up if they need to. I don't control them. They control themselves under the subordinates. I just control the squad, tell the squad where to go, where to go, when to do it. And then I took this one. This one's good for the enemy infantry. I mean, he rolls into town. None of them have, well, yet to my knowledge, have destroyed this with a rocket launcher, so I don't think any of the enemy ever has a rocket launcher. So take you a tracked vehicle in, or a wheeled vehicle, mechanized unit, and see if you can win with that one. I was playing on Fallujah, and Fallujah, of course, was so big, it took these guys forever to get to it. This guy was there. He was in the midst of fighting by the time I got there. So that was a cool battle. I lost it, of course. I think at the end, they blew this up. I'm not sure how. Maybe the if you complete the mission, or if you don't complete the mission and you're running to your exfil, they do send up, the enemy will send up a UAV, and it'll circle around. So I'm not sure if it had a rocket on it and shot this guy. I don't know. I wasn't looking. I just know I was standing beside of it when it was destroyed. So now I use a little bit of ACE medical. That's just for me. That's so I can practice, but you don't have to have that. The only thing you need is this, your player character, and the combat patrol in it, and then just hit play scenario. Click on one of the map. When it goes into map mode, you'll click one of the things, and the mission will start, and it'll tell you. I mean, you can play this on servers, but I'm not into. I'm just kind of getting along with it. Just playing by myself, solo. So, I mean, if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. But this is the way I'm doing it, and it seems to work out for me. I picked a small map. You can pick a big map if you want to, but now something else that happens when the game starts, the combat patrol in it will put you somewhere. You're not going to start here with your army. I think the very first time I played, it put me right about here somewhere. The objective was down here, is to blow up a tower. No, I think it was the fuel trucks. It put me here, and all of a sudden my guys were saying, "Hey, where are you?" So I had to, get them on silent real quick, stealth mode, figure out what's going on, get them moved into position, and then moved in my, the heavy stuff first. I mean, if you want to, you can go ahead and do, your support. Call in your close air support, have the helicopter flying overhead, drop in some artillery. But I want to play with the laws of war, where you don't just bomb. I didn't put any civilians down there, but it was interesting. I really wanted to get into playing the combat patrol, and it's hard for me, to get through the mission. Maybe I shouldn't have any of these characters, because one of the mission tasks is 0 casualties, so nobody can die. And I've lost a lot because my people are dying. And I'm not sure what happens, if the comms tower deletes itself, and then you're left with the exfil, or if the trucks leave or get destroyed or something like that. When that second wave of reinforcements come in. I mean, it is hard to do solo, and that's why I have a team. But I am going to kind of work with it a little bit, maybe change into maybe go into Arsenal and put me some demolition blocks on there, because I can't tell my guy to drop the demolition block. I have to tell him to go over here and stand, and then I'll run up to him, open his backpack, and get his stuff out. So, I mean, that's kind of the way I'm doing it. And just hopefully one of these missile guys will stay alive long enough to shoot any MRAPs that are out there. Anyway, Arma3, solo, playing combat patrol. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.